Hey y'all, it's Chonfelito. Got another one here for you. Now this one is going to be my brother here, Grant D. Goober, on this one. Now he's in his RU-251. If you look at that lineup real quick, you can see that there are only 2 lights in the whole game, him and the light on the other side. So he's going to roll out here to the plane pretty aggressively, hoping that maybe he'll be able to find that light tank, because if he can use that HE that this tank has, that he'll be able to finish him up pretty quick. So it's a good call to come out here, roll out here, just make sure nobody's out here. Now, if he does need to be careful, because if he gets swarmed by those TDs or those heavies, then he's going to be in some big trouble because he doesn't have much support. Now, as he's going out here, he sees that the team starts getting spotted up over there. So he's going to roll right down through here in the middle. Now, you see the RU-251 there and that LTTB. Now, the thing I want to focus on is the ammo loadout and the ammo selection as you're shooting the tanks. One thing to know is how good the pen is on each of the different shell types that you're using. Now this tank has specifically good HE, but he knows that HE is going to do nothing against that Object 252U. But man, he is feathering those AP shells right into him. Now you can see that huge lower plate on that Object 252. And as much as people may think that it's OP, it's just not. It's just not. It does have good armor and it can be very troll, but he sure is making it look easy to finish up and take care of him. Now, as he decides to roll down through underneath here to the bridge, and as he's rolling through, he's kind of trying to decide on which tank is kind of isolated that he can focus. So as he rolls up here, he can see that smasher rolling forward, and he does not want to get hit by him, and that will hurt very bad. Now he sees right here, he switches to the HE, and he's able to get a nice shot into the side of that Tiger P, because he knows that his HE pen is good enough to get into that side of the Tiger P. Now front on, it won't be able to. But as he goes over here, he knows the HE will definitely be good enough for this Scorpion. And you can see he's getting some massive rolls way higher than the 225 alpha of the regular AP round. So he's able to finish up this Scorpion really quick. Now he does a good job of juking this Scorpion out right there. You can see he does take a hit from the Emil over there on the other side, but he's able to finish him out. Now, as he rolls down here, he's trying to get out of there, so he's out of the way of the Emil. Now the Emil is kind of stopped paying attention to him, and he's able to get a nice shot at right there across the side of him as he goes right in front of him. Now, he does need to be careful here because he is still spotted, and so that Emil is going to be ready to shoot him. Now, he does a wonderful job of juking him out right there. You can see he gets another nice 296 roll into that side of that Emil, and it's all over for him. There's nothing he can do. Now, as he continues moving on, it is now a 2 versus 3. Now, there are a lot of hit points left, and that other tank, his teammate, is dying pretty quickly. So he gets a nice shot into that ISU 152. Now, he knows that it's just going to take an AP shell to finish him off, so he doesn't bother switching to the HE in case it fails. Now, he does know that he can get an HE into the back of the Smasher. Now, you do want to be counting the reload of these big tanks and knowing what the reload is. Now, how he got that shot in, I do not know. But he's safe and poking out as the Smasher's just about to reload, and he gets one last shot. Now, one thing to look at here is it's him versus this Tiger P. Now, if he can get side shots with the HE, he might be able to hit point trade with him and get just enough and pull off the win. But if he's facing head on with that Tiger P, there's no way he's going to be able to hit point trade with him and be able to come out on top. So one thing here is you just need to play it patient. If you look at the clock, you think you're in the time crunch of your life and that you've had an amazing game. I mean, he's on 4 kills, 3.8k damage. He's feeling pretty good and he's feeling a little nervous. So you need to be able to slow down, be able to think it out, let the other guy make the mistake. Now he is kind of trying to bait a little shot out of that Tiger P. Now the reason they're staying spotted is because of that 50-meter radius. If any tank is within 50 meters of your tank, they will be automatically spotted, whether line of sight is there or not. Now you can see that Tiger P is doing what I kind of would have done a little while ago, is backing up to try and get out of that 50-meter radius so that you can become unspotted and hopefully be able to sneak up on the enemy so that they don't know what they do. Now, when Goober sees that that's coming and that he decides to do that, he almost decides to rush in there on that Tiger P after he became unspotted, but at the last minute he decides not to and pulls back. Now that Tiger P is going to back up again, try and get out of that 50-meter radius, and then they go back together. So you just want to be paying attention to what is going on, to know where those tanks are, know where your 50-meter radius is, so that you can effectively play the game and be able to know how best to win these 1v1 situations. Now, I will say that he does get very, very lucky at the end of this. He pulls off some amazing shots and he gets super lucky. but you do need to be aware. So this is where he decides to roll in. Now that Tiger P wasn't facing optimally, but you can see he's loading that HE, hoping to get a shot in the rear of him, and it was a 37. So at that point, I probably would have switched back to the AP, but you know that he sees that he's still side on, so he's able to get one HE into him. Now right here, I don't know why this Tiger P doesn't shoot him right there, but you can see he got 241, and he gets the bounce of his life, and one last shot to finish him up. So what a great game. It shows to be playing patient. You don't have to rush the game. He had 3.5 minutes left. Just play it slow. Take your time. Now he does finish that on a mastery, high caliber, 4.8K, almost 4.9, and he gets 5 kills. Anyways, a great little game there from Goober. Great little run. And thanks for watching, y'all, and we'll see y'all later.